Humanity's fascination lies in its unique blend of strength and adaptability, set against the backdrop of a planet deemed improbable for sustaining life. Upon encountering humans, beings from planets with weaker gravitational pulls and milder climates found themselves astounded by the sheer physical prowess of these newcomers. Despite Earth's unpredictable weather patterns, ranging from tropical heat to polar chill, life thrived, eventually evolving into intelligent beings. The discovery of Earth itself was accidental, as a research survey mission stumbled upon primitive signals emanating from the planet. Earth resided in a region of the galaxy known as the lifeless cluster, challenging assumptions about the prerequisites for life. While the survey ship adhered to protocols for encountering underdeveloped intelligent life, it couldn't help but marvel at Earth's complexities. Humanity's unique traits, such as its use of ancient bones for fuel and propensity for interspecies conflict, raised eyebrows among observers. Yet, what truly set humans apart was their blend of strength and intelligence. While not the most technologically advanced species, their capacity for innovation coupled with their formidable physical abilities posed a potential threat to the established galactic community. As time passed, humanity's presence in space became increasingly apparent, with satellites and space stations orbiting Earth. While relieved that humanity hadn't breached the galactic community's defenses yet, observers couldn't shake the sense of foreboding about what the future might hold as humans continued to push the boundaries of their isolation. Humanity's expansion into space was swift, catching the attention of galactic observers sooner than anticipated. Despite the hasty retreat of the initial research mission, humanity's signals were detected, sparking concern among the galactic community. As debates raged within the Galactic Council, fears of humanity's potential for warmongering echoed through the chambers. Analogies were drawn between humanity and the aggressive HVA species, known for their belligerent tendencies before uniting against a greater threat. The Council worried that humanity's penchant for conflict might lead to internal strife followed by external aggression against other species. While the HVA had eventually turned to diplomacy, albeit tinged with intimidation, humanity's intentions remained uncertain. The Council's indecision only fueled tensions, with some advocating for humanity's termination before they could pose a significant threat. Amidst the debates, the HVA, frustrated by the Council's inaction, took matters into their own hands. Sending a formidable mothership, they intended to eradicate humanity and set an example for preemptive action. As the mothership approached Earth, humanity's response was unexpected. Despite their limited technology, they mustered a small fleet to defend against the HVA incursion. Though outmatched, humanity's resilience surprised their adversaries, inflicting significant damage before their fleet was overwhelmed. In the midst of battle, the HVA mothership reported confident victories, expecting humanity's defeat. However, humanity's desperation became apparent as they resorted to suicidal attacks with primitive rocket technology. The HVA, confident in their superior shields, prepared to initiate humanity's termination. Yet, the final moments of the battle took a dramatic turn. Following the HVA's last signal, a wave of incomprehensible messages flooded in, punctuated by a single plea for help, SOS Oregon. It became evident that humanity's resistance had taken its toll as reports of the mothership's destruction surfaced. The once confident HVA fleet now faced uncertainty as they attempted to decipher humanity's unexpected resilience. Amidst the chaos of battle, the fate of both humanity and the galactic balance hung in the balance. The retreat of the HVA fleet marked a humiliating defeat and a sobering realization for the galactic community. Humanity possessed the capability to neutralize a mothership within minutes. The exclusion zone around Earth was extended, and diplomatic relations with the HVA suffered for nearly 2 decades. During this time, no attempts were made to engage with humanity, and the HVA hesitated to risk further confrontation with the enigmatic threat. After roughly 20 years, distress signals emanated from the border regions of HVA territory, signaling an imminent attack. Mobilizing their forces, the HVA consolidated their remaining motherships into a single fleet to confront the sudden threat. Emerging from the depths of space were 3 crude yet formidable human motherships, reverse-engineered from HVA technology. The ensuing battle spanned vast stretches of space and endured for an unprecedented length of time. Despite improvements in human ship design, their slower and bulkier vessels were gradually overwhelmed by the more agile HVA fleet. However, what the galactic observers failed to realize was that this was more than a battle. It was a calculated training exercise for humanity. When humanity deemed it had gathered sufficient data, 6 rockets were launched from the motherships, obliterating their targets with precision strikes reminiscent of solar flares. With only one HVA mothership left, their attempts to flee were futile, resulting in their swift destruction. With the bulk of the HVA fleet decimated, humanity asserted control over HVA territory, culminating in the landing of the Apollo 0 on the HVA capital. While expectations of conquest and subjugation loomed, humanity surprised the galactic community with their leniency. Rather than enslaving the HVA populace or seizing their planets, humanity sought peace and reconciliation. The surrender of the HVA leadership was met with an announcement broadcasted to the Galactic Council, emphasizing humanity's commitment to peace while holding the HVA leadership accountable for their actions. Despite initial fears, humanity's request for a trial of the HVA leadership was accepted, a testament to their adherence to intergalactic law and justice. The surprising turn of events left many in the galactic community pondering humanity's motives and capabilities, as they emerged not as conquerors but as arbiters of justice and champions of peace. As democracy took root within the HVA society, influenced by their interactions with humanity, a transformation began. Humanity's efforts to rebuild war-torn facilities and foster trade relations gradually eroded the once pervasive warlike culture of the HVA. With no aggressive government stoking aggressive beliefs, and with a friendly partner for trade and interaction, the hostile nature of the HVA subsided, relegated only to the most extreme corners of their political scene. In the years following their encounter with humanity, Earth emerged as a friendly member of the galactic community, much to the Council's relief. Despite facing unification struggles and internal conflicts, Earth eventually joined the Council as a member state, solidifying its place on the galactic stage. The HVA, in particular, became one of humanity's closest allies, marking a remarkable turnaround from their previous hostilities. Humanity, recognizing the dangers of their past aggression, decommissioned their once secret weapon, acknowledging its potential for self-destruction. Historians speculate that this weapon was the nuclear bomb, its destructive capabilities carefully expunged from historical records and the internet to prevent its reemergence. What was once feared as a threat to galactic stability transformed into one of the most benevolent factions in the galaxy, while remaining vigilant in defense of themselves and their allies. Echoing humanity's ethos, many species adopted a phrase from humanity's initial broadcast to describe them: people of peace, yet ready for war. This sentiment encapsulated humanity's dual nature, a willingness to engage in diplomacy and cooperation, tempered by a steadfast resolve to defend themselves and their allies against any threat.